Well, I can tell you guys, I am definitely missing my classroom, and in my classroom, I teach for 90 minutes. So sit back and relax. Here we go. Okay, I'm just kidding, but I do miss my classroom. Today has been an awesome celebration of ag teachers across this country, and I want to thank our sponsors, CHS Foundation, BASF, DuPont, and Pioneer, as well as Growth Energy for supporting us. We want to thank the National Council for Agriculture Education for making this possible, as well as the National FFA Foundation for going out and making this work. Now, as an agriculture teacher, I want to tell you a little bit about the past couple days. Saturday morning, I woke up early and went and helped a student fix a fence because the sow, which is his SAE project, kept getting out. After we got the sow contained, I jumped on a bus and took 23 students to a trap shoot. After the trap shoot, we came back home and then jumped on a lawnmower because my students are helping elderly individuals in our community mow their lawn who aren't able to. Sunday, I got up and went to church with the family and then had a family dinner. Quickly after family dinner, I pulled out my grade book and started grading some tests, and then I entered grades because grades were due. Some students aren't having such a great day today because they went out yesterday. And then, after I put the grades in, I sat down and wrote lesson plans for the week. Monday, I got up and went to school, and I taught 4 classes. We learned about everything from domestication to plant science. After school, I worked with some students who were writing speeches. And that evening, I had the opportunity to go and watch several of my students play football, as well as cheer on the football team. And then Tuesday, I got up and went to school, taught 4 classes. Then that night, I got to spend about 4 hours with fellow ag teachers from across our area in professional development. And then after I got done, I wrote sub-plans. Wednesday morning, I got up, went to school, and watered the 600 poinsettias that my students are growing, and then drove yesterday to Chicago. Now, some people in my community often say I'm the busiest man around. Why would I ever take a job where I'm that busy all the time? And my answer is very simple. It's Dallas, Lindsay, Zane, and Mary Kate, who knew nothing about poultry other than the fact that they liked chicken nuggets before we started our poultry unit, and went on to place 12th in the state in the career development event. It's Rodney, who dropped out of high school because he was homeless, but took the skills he learned in our ag class before he dropped out to make a successful career for himself. It's Garrett, who at the age of 15 runs a cattle fitting operation as well as raises cattle for other people. It's Lewis, whose dad died his sophomore year, and he says to this day the only reason he stayed in school was because of his ag classes. It's for Braden, who went on to be a successful welder. It's for Neil, who was afraid to talk to anybody his freshman year, who is now a renowned reproductive physiology veterinarian in the United States. Now, it's also for Mitch, Mary, Kendra, and Melanie, who teach ag in the state of Missouri every day. And it's for Kelsey, who's an ag ed student at the University of Oklahoma, who wants to come back and take my job, and she tells me that regularly. You know, there are over 7,700 ag programs in this country and over 12,000 ag teachers who go to work every day. But last year, we closed 73 programs in the United States because there was not a highly qualified ag teacher to take their place. Now, I'm here to tell you at those schools, there are Zanes, Dallases, Mary Kates, Annas, who will never get the experience of sitting in an agriculture education classroom. They will never have the opportunity to develop a supervised agriculture experience. And they'll never know the feeling of pulling on that blue corduroy jacket for the first time. So I ask you this, those of you who are in the audience as well as those of you who are here, are you willing to go back home and teach the Bradens and the Garretts and the Mary Kates and the Lindsays? Are you willing to make that commitment? Can we count on you to raise the next generation of ag students in our country? I hope the answer is yes. Thank you very much.